So let's take a look at pedal feedback. Here the wheel is not, the brakes aren't applied or anything. So this is just kind of a standard up and down motion. You can see a little bit of movement on the pedal. Now that's with it in a pretty straight gear. Here I've applied the brakes, which is essentially when you see the videos of people pushing down on the ground, that's what you've got going here, where the cassette is less free to move around. So it creates a little bit more feedback in some situations. And then this is where it got interesting to me. Things that are happening to your bike are happening when it's rolling. I don't care what it does when I'm track standing. So in certain conditions, you know, a straight gear or whatever, as soon as you had that motion, the pedal feedback was notably less. Now here I've put it into the smallest cog, which can have the least amount of leverage. And you'll see it does a little different thing. Here's the brakes applied to that, and it's doing a lot different thing. And then we're going to go ahead and spin it up. Try to get the pedal even-ish. And it does something different. So, you know, again, like the mechanics of the suspension are the exact same, but I've moved where the chain is and what it's trying to do and how it's able to utilize the motion on the free hub body. So here I put it in the largest gear. So we've got the most theoretical leverage available to the free hub and the hub to move around, do whatever they're going to do. With the wheel open, pretty notable. Now, I'm not saying one's right, one's wrong, this, that, or the other. I'm just pointing out that there's different ways to look at this. I absolutely love my SB130. I love the way it rides. I love the suspension. I have no issues with it. So none of this is a knock on that by any stretch. And then we'll try to spin it. Spinning this one was kind of hard. It took me a couple times to like try to get it to spin enough that I could then grab it and move it. But again, you know, just a real different piece of input when you're spinning the wheel versus not spinning the wheel versus using the brakes. And again, the point really isn't, hey, this is right, wrong, or indifferent. We're seeing a lot of content come out that's utilizing one look at this, and I just wanted to point out there's a lot of stuff that's going on. There's a lot of moving pieces when you have moving pieces.